welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela Spignese, health and movement coach, and today I wanted to bring you a video to help you boost your immune system during this time. So the title of the video is Boost Your Immune System Right from Your Bedroom, and of course you may not do all of these things in your bedroom, but the point is to say that I know that we're all at home and all of these tips will be really accessible and easy for anybody to do. So I wanted to say, we've been hearing a lot about the immune system right now, right? And people that are immunosuppressed, right? Those who have pre-existing conditions, heart conditions, diabetes, any other way that their immune system is compromised, they're going to be struggling more potentially during this time. And so, you can think of the immune system as really what is helping your body fight against the bad guys, just as like a basic way to think about it, right? And so there are things that we can do to just naturally try to keep our bodies in balance and to prevent those negative things from happening. And again, really focusing on balance. I think that's key because we're at home, we might not be moving as much. We might not have access to certain food. Obviously many people cannot pay their rent. There's so many different situations. So I think when we think of the immune system, we can just not make it so complicated for ourselves right now and just focus on balance. And I have 3 easy tips that will hopefully help you during this time. So number 1, and it's super easy, you just boil some water in the morning, pour it in your mug, in your mason jar, whatever it is, and slice a lemon, put that in, and you have your warm lemon water. So drinking warm lemon water first thing in the morning feels so good. It feels refreshing, right? And it's almost like, I feel like it's almost like this mini cleanse during the morning. So what I would recommend is drink that upon waking up before you've eaten anything else, right? And another reason why I love lemon water is because in Ayurvedic medicine, it's a ancient Indian, traditional medicine. They talk a lot about drinking warm liquids or hot liquids throughout the day and with meals, right? Because it supports your digestive system. And so we're definitely all eating a lot more. We're eating some good food at home, and that's really, great. But the lemon water can sort of help balance everything out and support you, and you do get like that little hit of vitamin C. If you're just having a slice, you're obviously not going to have a ton of vitamin C, but it's something that feels very refreshing and cleansing first thing in the morning. So that's my first tip. And again, you might actually pour that in the kitchen, not in your bedroom, but then you can take it with you wherever you go in your house, wherever you're working or whatever you're doing, right? Then tip number 2. Now, this might be surprising because a lot of people, I think when we think of immune system, we automatically think of supplements or maybe of medicines, right? Which, of course, that has a place for everybody in their specific condition. But I think right now I'm trying to make things simple. And so although I'm a huge fan of supplements and herbs and teas and all of those other things we can do, I wanted this just to be very basic for someone who maybe just wants to start from the beginning. Okay, so number 2 is eat a well-rounded breakfast, or just eat breakfast, period, right? I think that a lot of people, that's just something, a lot of Americans, we don't eat breakfast, right? So maybe this is something that you can start to incorporate into your daily routine, right? It becomes like a ritual that you look forward to every morning. I personally would not have the energy to work without breakfast. But if you're someone who's not used to that or have not been, eating breakfast since you were a child, that might be something you can start to incorporate. And why would this be connected to your immune system, right? So the reason is because when you're not eating breakfast, right, you might, let's say, then get hungry around 10 or 11. And what your body might tend to go for is something that's high in sugar and is not really going to support your body or nourish your body. So I remember when I was younger, if I hadn't eaten breakfast, maybe like a chocolate candy bar or a bag of chips would be what I would go to at 10 or 11 when I finally was like so hungry that my body could not continue without a little bit of energy from food, that fuel that you need, right? And so you might get that sugar spike when you eat that chocolate or those chips, but then you're going to crash and then have feelings of maybe that are not so pleasant. Like you might feel depressed, you might feel tired, you might feel anxious, right? And so that again is going to affect your immune system because the more stress you put on the body, the more your body has to fight to support you. So just think of it in that way. And so some great recommendations for some breakfast might be just like oats with banana and some nut butter. I've mentioned that multiple times, like on Instagram or on my podcast. That's really simple and easy and affordable. You know, now that the weather is getting warmer, you can, well, in Boston it's still pretty cold, but you can also look to make smoothies, especially like a warming smoothie that might have like cinnamon, almond milk, and maybe like a banana that's not frozen, so it's a little bit warmer for your body, with some spinach, something like that. Or maybe just some scrambled eggs with a couple of slices of bacon and toast. Whatever it is, just, even if it seems like, oh, that's too many calories, just try it out to get yourself back on track with breakfast and to balance out your blood sugar levels, right? Because if not, you're going to be like up and down all day long. So try out a breakfast, right? And also I want to say, I know some people are intermittent fasting and they have like another schedule, right? So they don't necessarily eat breakfast. And I totally understand that, and that has great benefits. And there are all types of studies to compare the difference and different lifestyles and dietary theories. But I'm just sort of saying this generally for those who really don't have any routine or schedule around when they eat, because especially that when we're at home, if we're always eating, then that's when it creates issues, because then our body cannot recognize when we're hungry and our blood sugar levels kind of get out of control. All right. And number 3 is going to be some deep breathing. And again, you might say, why would that be connected to my immune system? Well, because, you know, deep breathing and our breath is just connected to every part of our body. And when you think of when you're anxious or you're overwhelmed, that's going to affect your nervous system, which is also going to connect to your immune system. It's all connected. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a health coach trying to guide you and give you some tips and resources that will help you. And so deep breathing, I also love it, is because you just feel like you're almost cleaning out your lungs, so to speak, and that you're releasing all this negativity, and it just feels really good. And it's something that I know personally that I could do more often. So I'm going to do one with you right now where we're going to breathe in through the nose and exhale. We're going to hold, and then we're going to exhale through the mouth. So we're going to breathe in for 5, and we're going to hold for 5, and then try to exhale through the mouth for 7. So let's try it together. So breathe in for 5, hold for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale for 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So it might be hard, but let's try it again. So breathe in, hold for 5, exhale. Okay, and now you might have heard when I exhaled, I have, right? I'm sort of letting the breath sort of massage me like right here and within my mouth. And you might be like, that sounds crazy. I don't need to massage my mouth. But that's where you really feel like that detoxification is happening, right? Like you're like, it's all coming out. So you're not just holding it inside. So making that noise might be strange or silly to you, but it actually is really helping you and like massaging your body and just making you feel refreshed. So again, it's normal if you think it's strange or weird, but it feels really good. So let's just do it one more time. So breathe in for 5, hold, exhale. Okay, so 5, 5, 7. And there are all different versions of that. You can look up, so many resources on breath work and how breath work is connected also to your lymphatic system, which is also another beautiful thing that's also connected to our immune system. But I just wanted to make this short. So quick recap, right? Ways that you can boost your immune system that you might have never thought of, right? There's no supplements involved. There's no medicine. Not even any practitioners have to be involved. It's just you and what you have, right? We have our warm or hot lemon water in the morning. If you like it cold, go ahead and try that as well. First thing upon waking up, right? Second, we're going to try to have a balanced breakfast, okay? I said oats, smoothie, eggs with your bacon, some toast. And then number 3, deep breathing, right? breathing in for 5, holding for 5, exhaling for 7. And you can do this when you're in the shower, when you're taking a bath, if you're taking a walk, maybe on a 15-minute work break, whenever it is, just try to implement that. I know that for me, I've been getting more stressed recently about certain things, and I have to remind myself, do the deep breathing because it's going to feel good. So thank you so much for watching today. I'm wishing you lots of health and positive vibes during this time. And if you want to check out more information on health and wellness, travel and dance and movement, head to my podcast. I have a link below. It's the Salsa Soul Food podcast. You can also go to my Instagram at Salsa Soul Food. And finally, please like this video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. And I would love to be able to give you some more content in the future. Have a great day.